Good morning, Sujit. How are you?
I'm well, sir. And how are you?
I'm good too. Thank you for asking. So, can you tell me something about yourself? How many years of experience you have, and what are your current roles and responsibilities?
My name is Sujit Markad. I have my graduation degree from College of Engineering, Osmanabad. I am from Pune. I have 2.3 years of experience in functional, non-functional, retesting, regression testing, system integration testing, black box testing
Mm-hmm.
in web desktop application. My role and responsibility are requirement analysis, test case,
Hello.
and participate in different agile meetings.
Yeah.
I have also knowledge of database testing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hello, Sujit. You are there? Hello, Sujit. Okay. Okay, great, Sujit. So, you have 2.3 years of experience in manual testing. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Now, let me share my screen and ask you a few questions. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this is a scenario actually. You are hosting a web application in your server, which is accessible only to a particular set of people. Okay. Now, on some day, you come to know that everyone from your team is able to access that particular application. So, how would you troubleshoot this scenario?
Can increase font size, sir.
Yeah,
Font
yeah,
size.
yeah, sure. Let me keep it in slideshow mode. Now, is it okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to read it again?
Okay. If some people are accessing web app in my server, then in that time I need I need to encrypted form of user ID and password there, and I solved this issue talking with database analyst
Mm-hmm.
and security tester. Write this and talk with my test lead
Mm.
and solve it.
Okay, okay, okay. So that is one of the way that you will be coordinating with the test leads and you will be coordinating with the database analyst, right? But
Yes.
what, yeah, what actually you can do is you can create, you would have created a requirement traceability matrix, okay, RTM, or let's say you would have created an Excel file with all sorts of permutations and combinations. Let's say if it's an admin user, he or she should be able to access this particular pages. If it's a non-admin user, he or she should be able to access this particular page, right? So those kind of metrics you can create, and then from those particular users and privileges provided to them, you can come to know, okay, which particular case it is not working, right? First we will be identifying the exact case, identifying the exact scenario. Okay, then what you can do is, second thing is, you can test in the latest release or in the build that has been deployed, what was the code change done by the development team. Okay, so was it working in the prior build, or was it working, is it not working in today's build only? If it is working in
Yeah.
the prior build, means it's a regression issue that has been introduced. So you can see the release notes, you can see the build deployment changes that has been done. So where exactly they have changes, where they have done the changes, have they modified any API, have they modified any authorization code, right? So those things you can check with the development team. Okay, so like
Yeah.
this, yeah, like this, you will come to know about a specific case because of which this piece has been broken. Okay, so this is how you can troubleshoot, right? You will have to also test in the previous build, previous release, just to check that it was working fine and today only it is not working, right? Or else you can also take the test cases of the previous build that you have executed. If it's pass over there, it means it was working fine in the previous build. Okay, let's move to the next question. Now you would have heard about statement coverage and decision coverage. Okay, now A, B, C, D, and E. These are the 5 options. I want you to take out the 2 of the following statements about the relationship between statement coverage and decision coverage that are true. Font size is proper. You want me to increase the font size?
No need, sir. I'm okay. I think statement B, sir. Statement
B.
is stronger than.
Okay. Are you sure about that? I think you have muted yourself. Yeah. So are you sure that statement coverage is stronger than decision coverage?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And which is the other statement that is true? If you are saying B, statement coverage is stronger than decision coverage, then I think you will be going with C option as well. Like 100% statement coverage guarantees 100% decision coverage.
Yeah, I think so, sir.
Mm-hmm. You are not sure?
Yeah, because there is surely given to 100%. 100% guarantee shows there.
Yeah. Okay. So the right answer for this option would be actually A and D. Decision coverage is actually stronger than the statement coverage, because in decision coverage, we take care of all the various conditions. Like, let's say if is there, so what would be taken care? If else is there, then what would be taken care? So decision coverage is actually the parent and statement coverage is actually child of it, right? So correct answer is A and D option. So A is decision coverage is stronger than statement coverage, and D option is 100% decision coverage guarantees 100% statement coverage. Statement coverage is actually a subset of decision coverage itself. Okay. Okay, now are you able to see this thing? Hello? Yeah.
Sir, font size is
Okay, no issues. Let me see what I can do over here. Or else let me open this in some paint. I think it's not getting paste. Now, is it clear?
yeah, is it clear? But it's required on full to screen. Yeah, okay.
Now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
See,
sorry.
I'll explain you the question. Okay, this is actually a scenario, a testing scenario in which we are actually testing the photo enforcement system. Okay, let's say if any vehicle during the traffic signal, if they are trying to cross the road, or if they are speeding, if they are exceeding the speed limit, okay, then you'll have to make sure that this software captures the photo. Okay, so the conditions are the photo should be taken only if the red light is there, that is the signal light is red, or the car is speeding, and if the front wheels of the car are exceeding, I mean, they are crossing the line marking the beginning of the wheels. Okay, so there is a road actually. Okay, this is a traffic scenario. So if your car is exceeding the speeding limit, when the signal light is red, at that time it should capture the photo. Now for this particular scenario, they have identified this particular test data. Okay, red plus speed plus wheels, then red plus speed plus not wheels, then red plus not speed plus wheels, then red plus not speed plus not wheels. Then comes all the not red scenarios, like not red plus speed plus wheels. Sorry, yeah. Then not red and speed and not wheels. Then not red, not speed, wheels. Then not red, not speed, not wheels. So this is global condition. Okay. So you can see the logic that has been applied in the code. If red or speed and there are wheels as well, then take the photo, else do not take the photo. Okay. So if the signal light is red or the car is speeding, and if the front wheels of the car are crossing the line that is marked over there, okay, then you have to take the photo. So even if just try to understand this condition, right? If the signal light is red or the speed limit is exceeding and the front wheels of the car are crossing the line, then only take the photo, else do not take the photo. Okay. Now given this information, given this scenario, given this logic, can you identify?
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, in
Hmm.
this scenario, there is two true conditions.
Hmm.
There is a red and speed of the vehicle,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
in where caused uh, uh, wheels of the vehicle in the observe in the running speed.
Correct, correct. You need to identify the
They
tests.
take the photo.
Yeah, yeah. Correct, correct. You have understood the question. Now you need to identify the minimum test that would help us to achieve 100% decision coverage for this scenario. Minimum test. So out of this 8, can you tell me the number? Like you can tell me, for example, I'm telling, like if I'll cover 2, 4, 6, then I'll be able to test this scenario end to end and give a green signal to the development team, like that. So tell me the,
Okay.
yeah, tell me the scenarios from which out of this you will be testing in order to get 100% decision coverage.
Okay.
Hmm.
Number two.
Number 2. Okay.
mm, okay, sorry.
Mhm. You want,
Option
yeah.
A or option D. Option A and option D.
Option A and option D. Okay, so you want to go for option A or so one of the option can be correct out of these 4. You want me to
Okay.
repeat
I
the
explain.
question?
Option A. We write for positive test cases uh, uh, for one red speed wheels, and in next um, in 5
Hmm.
not red speed and wheels, and 7 not red or not speed and your optional wheels, and in 8 not red not speed and not wheels, all negative test cases.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay, so
So
you
option
mean
A is
option A. Okay, now let's say if you take the first test case, red plus speed plus wheels, right? So
Yes.
you are taking both the test data into both the options as a test data into consideration, like red as well plus speed as well. But if you see the logic is either red or either speed, right? So then this automatically will not hold true over there here, right?
Yeah.
Right. So first is out of the option because it is having both the options, red as well as speed, right? So you can say A and B will not come in your answer. That is for sure because it is having first option, right? See, the logic is if red or speed. In this first option itself, red plus speed is taken, right? Now let's come to C option, 2 and 8. So leave 2 for now. Take 8 over here. 8 is not red, not speed, not wheels. So nothing they are taking, but it is not possible, right? If none of the condition is true, then you don't need to take the photo. You need to take the photo when either red signal light is there or speed is exceeding, right? So one of the condition you have to make it true. So 8 will also not come. So then the last and the final answer is D, 3, 4, 5, 7. So how 3? So in 3, they've taken red, but speed is not there and wheels is there. So this combination is there because in the logic they have mentioned either red or either speed should be there, right? Then go to fourth option, red plus not speed plus not wheels, but red light is there, right? Then come to this fifth option, not red plus speed plus wheels, right? So this is again a valid option because either of red or speed can be true over here. Then comes seventh option, not red plus not speed, but wheels are overtaking the line, right? So the final answer will be 3, 4, 5, 7. D. Option D will be the uh, the test data by which the 100% decision coverage would be covered. Is it clear, Sujit?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you want me to repeat it or you have any confusion?
No, no, sir. I confused because I am face this multiple option
Hmm.
is there.
Right, right,
Wait, so that yeah,
right.
I confused.
This scenario, this has been made so big to just confuse actually. But if you take care of this logic only over here, if you take care of these 4 lines, if red or speed and
Yeah,
wheel, then take the photo, else do not take the photo. Just
yeah.
focus on this. So in interview also you will get such kind of questions, big questions covering so much of scenario based real-time questions, but you will have to identify the core of the question, what actually holds the question over there, what is actually the condition or the logic that is hidden in that particular question. If you are able to identify that, automatically you will get the answer, right? Okay, fine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Now, let's move to the next question. The font is proper, right? Sorry, proper, right? Suji?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, error guessing, as you know, it is one of the technique. Okay. Now, it is best used
Yes,
for identify one of the options for this particular thing.
yes.
As, will the option be A as the first approach to derive test cases? Or will the option be B after more formal techniques have been applied? Or C by an experienced tester? D after the system has gone live? Or E only by the end users?
Uh, in error guessing, we check negative scenarios only. Huh?
Mhm. Error guessing. Mhm.
In
In
test case design technique.
yeah, error guessing is actually one of the technique that can be used when you have good years of experience in testing, right?
Yeah.
So in that particular thing, again, positive scenarios also can come from error guessing, even negative can also come. It depends how you can think from the error to get developed.
Uh, in experienced tester by in experiences, option C.
Option C. But see, actually error guessing would be done by the people who are already having experience in the testing domain, right? So it cannot be an option C, because over here it is written error guessing is best used by inexperienced testers. So it cannot be hold, this option cannot hold true, because error guessing is actually done by the experienced testers. So over here the option will be B. After more formal techniques have been applied, then you will be going for error guessing. Okay. Now over here, which of the following statement is not true? Okay, that you have to identify. Inspection is the most formal review process. Inspection should be led by a trained leader. Managers can perform inspections on management documents. Inspection is inappropriate even when there are no written documents. Inspection compares documents with predecessor source documents. Which of the following statement is not true?
Okay. Inspection should be led by a trained leader. Option B.
Okay, let's see the answer then. Answer will be D over here. That inspection is appropriate even when there are no written documents. You need to have documentation, right, for doing inspection. So that will
Sir, I think if we BA conducts gathering information and he make a BRS and SRS document, in that time he conduct the verification process or review process there.
correct. Right. Okay. So from that documentation point of view, you are telling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's say, so let's say now there is no BRD or no FRD, no requirements document is there, right? Then will it be possible to conduct inspection? We won't be able to meet as a team only, because we don't have any of the documentation, right? Business analyst or PO might be present. They might be telling you, okay, customer is telling we have to implement this, we have to implement this, but there is no documentation which we can as a team can focus for inspection, right? Or for reviewing,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So inspection is appropriate even when there are no written documents. Is like a statement which is not going in hand. You need to have some documents. You will be scheduling a meeting with the team, then you will be collaborating, and then you will be doing the inspection of these particular thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is there. Okay, now we all have we all are creating test incidents report, right? Bug report. So which of these information need not be included in a test incident report? How to fix the fault, how to reproduce the fault, test environment details, severity priority, actual and expected result.
Option C is there, sir.
Correct. A is A, right? You are telling A.
How?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
See, I'll explain you. Test incident report is nothing but, you can say, the bug report, the bug which you are logging, right? In bug, you are mentioning about the summary, you are mentioning about the environment details, you mention about how the defect would get reproduced, you will mention that steps of the defect to get reproduced, right? You'll mention the environment as well, like what was the OS, was it a virtual machine, was it a local machine, was it Azure, was it AWS, right? Then you will mention severity priority. Again, those things will be there. So D option will also be getting covered. Actual and expected result also you will cover, like actual result, this particular exception should not come, this particular confirmation message should come. And sorry, actual result is exception is coming, expected is confirmation message should get displayed, or validation message should get displayed. But how will you fix this particular defect, or how will you fix this particular issue? That information we are not mentioning in the test incident report, because we as a testers, we don't know what code would be, or what logic would be required by the development team to fix this particular defect, right? So how to fix the fault, it does not means to be included in a test incident report. Okay, so answer is A. Okay, now let me, this is an Amazon account registration page, right?
Yes.
Now I want you to tell me functional test scenarios and non-functional test scenarios for this particular page.
Open the Amazon application in web browser. Verify the all UI elements as per present the specification or not.
Wonderful.
Verify create account page on displayed. Verify UI elements, your name, mobile number or email, passwords, re-enter passwords, and continue button is shown in UI elements or not. Okay. In create account, your name, mobile number or password and re-entering password is available. Is it clickable or informative or not? When end user enter with a valid name, valid 10-digit mobile number or valid email address and valid password and hitting continue button, then he redirected to login page or not. Verify that when end user enters the invalid numbers or any decimals or symbols or alphabets and continue hitting button, then error message is shown. Observe like you have entered invalid name and mobile number, passwords, and if end user forgot the password and he have only user ID, in that time link button is you have forgot password, link is provided there or not.
Okay.
Verify
what else?
Verify the password is in encrypted form. Verify the at least 6 character entered in a password or not. Verified in a boundary value analysis, 10-digit mobile number required for entering in a mobile number field or not. If end user enters more than 10 or less than 10 digit, there is a error handling testing is observe message show like you have to enter 10-digit number. And in re-entering password and password, there is a system integration testing happen when end user enter password like Sujit @123 and in re-entering password he entering Sujit SUJITM @123 like that, and going with the valid name and valid mobile number, he hitting continue button. In that time there is a message observe like you have entered a wrong re-entering password. Okay, and in condition of users and terms and conditions showing different things, and in if there is a end user enter the already registered email address there, then he cannot register the email address there.
Okay, you were mentioning something about Yeah, you were mentioning something about boundary value analysis for this particular field, mobile number or email field, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So can you elaborate that test scenario? I wanted to know how you are applying boundary value analysis for this field.
Okay. There is a true condition is a valid 10-digit mobile number.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose in invalid condition, I enter the I entering, suppose there is a 10 minus 1,
Mm-hmm.
9 number is there,
Mm-hmm.
and 9 number of mobile number is there, and entering and hitting the button, click the button. Then there observe you have entered an invalid mobile number,
Mm-hmm.
and in next condition, if I enter there 10 plus 1, that means 11 number is there or more than 10. In that condition, same message observed there.
Okay. So you
You have
mean to
entered
say,
valid mobile number.
okay. So you mean to say you will be testing this mobile number field using boundary value analysis technique, and you will be taking the test data into consideration with 9 characters, 10 characters, and 11 characters.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, like that way you are telling. Okay, fine. Okay. So any other test scenario that is coming to your mind?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, in my organization, we there is a state transition condition. If any end user entering the more than invalid password first time, second time, and third time, in that condition, there is the account of end user is blocked for 24 hours or 8 hours or uh, they have add for this particular time,
Mm-hmm.
and mm, and also there is end user is entering suppose there is in password field he is entering without masking password there, and any other person saw the password and user id also and password also, then chance to getting his hack getting hacked to his account, end user accounts. Okay, and this is a security testing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Okay, looks good. So you have covered functional, you have covered security, you could have covered this particular links as well. Like this particular links are working or not, conditions of use, privacy notice, help, right? And whether properly year, the latest year has been written here or not, right? Copyrights. Then
Yeah, yeah.
load testing, stress testing scenario we can cover, right? We can try to create accounts, multiple accounts at a single time. You can also cover concurrent testing scenario, right? What if multiple users are trying to access this page and at a time they click on continue button? So how many requests are going to the database with with those records into the consideration? Like let's say 100 users, 1000 users, 1 lakh users together are trying to access this page, and they are trying to create an account and click on continue button. So are the all the accounts entries are going to the database properly or not, right? Those in the database, again, the passwords are encrypted or not, right? So this whole scenario you can cover. Okay. Okay, Sujit, it was nice talking to you. I'm done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
I was happy with you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Give me the feedback because
Yeah, yeah, sure.
looking new.
Yeah. So I'll give you